Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the 40-Year-Old Goalie. This game started out pretty good, lots of decent saves, and I posted a shutout for maybe the first third of the game until my top defenseman went down with a ruptured ACL. And from that point forward, the goals came in bunches. It was a shooting gallery. And yeah, completely different once my D-man went. So let's start off with a few saves. That one I was actually happy with, so let's take a look at it again. I felt like I showed enough patience as the puck came across to not immediately go down, maybe a little deep in my net, but that allowed me to push across fairly hard and get a decent save on that one-timer. Felt like I was coming out of my net a little more than usual, cutting down the angle, so I felt a little more comfortable there. This one, glove up, and I'm finding that I'm starting to like that glove up approach. Now here's the ruptured ACL. Take a look at the top left corner of the screen. My defenseman is in the dark, and there goes the ACL. Yep, it was all over at that point. So the game really changed there. I felt like I was facing enough shots, and everything was going fairly well. That was a real turning point in the game, though, and I didn't really see it happen. I had no idea what was going on. Casually taking a drink. But from that point forward, man, it was a totally different game. The goals came in bunches, and it was tough to develop any kind of rhythm. I'm letting this one play out because literally you can see how the game changed right from the drop of the puck. They just started swarming us. So I'm going to let this play out. It's about a minute or so. It was constant pressure in my zone for most of the game there, and this play was indicative of the rest of the game. It was shot, goal. Just like that. Still using that paddle down approach. Gotta fix that. Finally, a decent blocker save. Another decent blocker save. We've definitely got to control the rebound, but at least I'm not flying off to the left like they were before. That one I was happy with, so I'm going to take a look at that one again. Just because my right pad, a lot of times, I'm popping it out and not really recovering fast enough. Not only did I track it, but I knew that I could get into position for the rebound, so at least with my right pad saves, I'm recovering a bit nicer. Now that was a save, but the shots from the left-hand side started going in quite a bit. Let's take a look at that one actually again. I felt like I challenged him here, but I'm realizing how deep I still was in my crease. Nice save, but I wasn't even close to the top of the crease on that one. Still want to challenge a bit more. I think this is a goal here I should have had. It was a tough read because you can see my defenseman is pointing to the right, but he makes a hard cut to the left, which really threw me. That drag as I moved to my right. If I didn't move, I think I could have stopped that puck. Saves were in bunches, but now here come the goals in bunches. That was just a complete walkthrough. So let's see that one again. Again, my defenseman kind of points to the right, but takes a sharp left turn, which really threw me, and I kind of froze, made a move to my right, and really opened up my 5-hole there. That was an easy goal. Same thing happens again. Although that time I stayed in place. The defenseman points to the right and moves sharply to the left. This time I didn't bite. I stayed my ground, made the save, but of course, nice juicy rebound, and it's in the net. Yeah, I didn't even realize that one went in. What? So I had to watch this one again on the replay because even during the game I didn't know how it went in, and actually there was a ton of room on that side. I thought the shot was going wide, but he had plenty to shoot out there. Definitely one I'd like to have back. Then the save started happening again, a little bit of a rhythm. That one was nice. I could tell he was going blocker side, and I did let him have it a bit. But I did keep the blocker out. Normally I'd go paddle down, but I brought the blocker back up, and fortunately that's where he was going. Started to have just about enough right about there. Now that looks like an ugly goal, and it was. I was trying the reverse VH here. If you remember from the last video, I was looking to implement the reverse VH. I wanted to put the right pad on the ice and seal, but I don't know really how to play that right post. So as I was going down, I felt myself kind of getting, just not used to pushing off the post. So that was an ugly goal. I just wanted to show this one because as the guy nicely helps up and everybody stops, he decides to get a goal. So I'm not sure I really want to count that one, but they did. Again, blocker save, showing how I'm starting to direct my blocker hand a little bit better. Felt like a nice save there, but again, I was getting pretty peppered, so I had just about enough of it. And then the goal started coming again. So we'll see that one again. It was what I felt like it was out far enough, but he snuck it underneath my arm. Like just barely underneath my arm. It was a real nice goal. I gotta seal up a little bit better than that. And another goal. Bing top corner. Again, the goals started coming in bunches. And that's where I had enough of the game. Anyways, lots to critique there. Tons of goals. Please comment, let me know what you think I can work on. See you next time.